Forum Center. Ohayo gozaimasu. Watashi wa Owen desu. Hibiya koen wa doko desu ka? Do you exactly know the reason why Hibiya Park is very close to Filipino hearts? Because two among the most remarkable icons in history have a statue of greatness to humanity in this place. They are Dr. Jose Rizal, our national hero, and the late President Elpidio Quirino.
You have arrived.
Actually, it has been 10 minutes since I started looking for Hibiya Park using the Google map. I just came from magnificent Tokyo Station and keep on walking for 10 minutes. Ima, nani o shitemasu ka? Hibiya koen ni ikimashou. Kiri desu ne. Hibiya Park or Hibiya Koen is located in Chiyoda City, Tokyo, Japan. Estimatedly 40 acres space situated between the Imperial Palace to the north and the Kasumigase-shi Government District to the west. This land was occupied by the rich clans and powerful feudal lords during the Edo period from 1603 until 1867. Eventually, it was used as a military space during the Meiji period and later on converted into a public park on June 1, 1903. Oh, there! In this trail, I saw the magnificent bust of Dr. Jose Rizal. Sodai. I was informed that this bus is exactly built on top of the existing 1961 historical marker of Tokyo Hotel. It is where Dr. Jose Rizal had stayed in 1888 before going to Europe. In his stay in Japan for 1.5 months, he was astonished by the Japanese manners of discipline, respect, cleanliness, and modesty in the society. On top of that, honesty and industry of the Japanese people were featured by Rizal on his letter to Blumentritt in 1888. He left behind a message that the Philippines must closely tied to Japan. He met a lady Ose-san from a samurai family. Eventually, Rizal's short stay in Japan made him learn about the language, culture, and commerce of Japan. This was built in 1998 for our 100 years of independence. For the information of everyone, Hibiya Park is the first modern Western-style public park built with respect to modern urban planning. It is characterized by a large symbolic fountain with a pool of 30 meters diameter and water which can be thrown as high as 12 meters in the air. So, Japan is considered as a balanced country. Despite of full-blast modernization, it never neglects valuing green spaces. This is indeed very relaxing. I am here right now in Hibiya Park during the COVID-19 pandemic, and I can say that there are only very few people who are coming here, so it's definitely safe for me. You can come here for free. Just reach Hibiya Station. Tokyo Metro Hibiya Line, Tokyo Metro Chiyoda Line, and Toei Mita Line. Just 3 minutes. This park is indeed perfect for all the seasons. It has amenities that supports sports. These sakura trees may bloom very magnificently during the springtime. I am a nature lover. I can't believe that at the middle of the bustling city there is a place where you can see the beautiful blossoms of canola. This is actually a 4-seasoned park. Another view will come out during springtime, autumn, summer, and winter. There is also a park for the children to engage themselves in the sports and their playground. that is truly safe for the young generations. This is absolutely a place where a typical family wants to spend their time during weekends. Well, this is the Liberty Bell, donated by the Americans in 1952. As you roam the vicinity, a historical landmark will get your attention. And this is the hill, overlooking the skyscrapers of Chiyoda City. On top of this man-made hill, you can see almost all the sides of this park, especially at the backdraft where you can see the huge and towering heights of the skyscrapers. The buildings are modern, enormous, and colossal. I felt like I was in the central New York, but I know I am in Tokyo. Despite of the busy city, you can always find a place for you to relax, rejuvenate yourself, and restore your spirit and energy. Well, I can say it's very difficult to find, but I am still looking for one more statue of Filipino greatness. This is the statue of President Elpidio Quirino. It's almost an hour, but I haven't still seen the monument of late President Elpidio Quirino. This place is indeed has a very high standard of cleanliness that each and every Japanese citizens are very proud of. The sanitation, the cleanliness, and orderliness of the area is very outstanding. This is a public toilet and still clean. This is a very outstanding and magnificent Japanese pond characterized during the Edo period. As you can see, there is a bronze crow or the crane monument. Utilization of bicycle in the park is popular. There are government buildings in the area, as well as the Japanese cafe for you to refresh. Oh, here I found the landmark. This is indeed a symbol of peace, forgiveness, and love for humanity. Let's go back. 2 years after World War II, there was no formal relationship between Japan and the Philippines. But 8 years after the war in 1951, our late President Elpidio Quirino extended a hand of forgiveness to the Japanese prisoners of war. President Elpidio Quirino, although still mourning with the loss of 18 members during the war, still managed taking the task of building Philippine-Japan peace relations. Quirino started healing the melancholy and the losses of the war to give way to peace and stability of relationships in the region. A very remarkable action that was taken in 1953. He had shown the world and he stood up for his principles that love and forgiveness should be the standard measure of peace and stability in the region. This perimeter teaches everyone how to be clean and orderly. The presence of this trash bin together with a sense of discipline. So, if you're a Filipino and you want to feel home, just visit Hibiya Park. Mata ne!